What is good with y'all, man? It's your boy TRIFREEZE, and we back with another video. This time is like a Spanish vibe. So yeah, if you are not following me on IG, you know, make sure to go do that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's go and hop right into the sample. So yeah, the very first thing we had in here was this piano. So yeah, it is actually pretty simple once you break it down. So let me just delete this and make it over again. I'm using the E minor harmonic scale, not the melodic or natural, because it's easier to get that Spanish sound. So first off, let me just put a minor chord. Invert it. Let's just shorten it a little bit. And then at this point, let's go up. So build another minor. Extend it right here. And then let's go up with the root note. So let's keep this E right here. And then go down this note right here. So let's just change this to an A again and then pitch it down. Extend this. Just like that. So some chords kind of like that. You might want to change them up just a little bit. Basically, you're just going to add like some kind of top notes. And then just kind of paste it over again. Honestly, this is a really super basic pattern, and it's not as good as I want it to be, but it is what it is. So let me just paste my original pattern back. Just have some chords like this right here. And then just kind of build on it like this. So honestly, just kind of keep on messing with it until you get a good vibe going. So I use addictive keys for this. I use a modern upright, and that was just the modern upright preset. I added an EQ to that. I added a guitar rig with a retro circuit preset. I turned the mix level down to like maybe 25%. It kind of sounds like this. Just add an EQ to shape it again, an RC20, and I just turned the wow flatter down to right here and the rate 0.1 hertz. Then I just added a reverb. And a limiter to turn up the volume. So yeah, after that I just had a bass in here. So you really want to have like a groove going with your short bass, you know what I'm saying? You know, just kind of place it like you would 808s. And that was the bass sound preset or bass count preset, I'm not sure. Turn the stereo separation like down to right here. I added an EQ, put a bunch of high end in it, even though it didn't really do anything. And I added a fastest to just kind of distort it some. And then I just added one more EQ to take out some of that like fuzz. After that, I just had a trumpet in here, man. So the secret to getting a really nice trumpet melody is working with these notes that are right next to each other. So for example, like right here, right there, and then right there. So that's one of the reasons I like using the harmonic scale. There's one more of those than usual. So as you can see, I use a lot of these notes that are right next to each other, like C and B and G and F sharp. So yeah, let me paste my original pattern back. So yeah, that trumpet was the Trumpet from Spaghetti Western. Super nice bank, man. I had the exact same effects as I did the piano. So what I did was I just went to File, Save Mixer Track State As, and then I dragged it over here to Trumpet. So it was kind of missing something. I was like, okay, it needs a guitar, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just pasted all that over. So in a nutshell, all I did was kind of the same thing with the piano. I just followed the root notes. I just did like a strum like that, invert it. Let's invert it. And just like that, just copied over. So something really like unique like this, it kind of follows the root notes of like whatever your piano was. So this guitar doesn't actually follow the root notes, but yeah, just come up with something like similar to this, and especially watch those notes that are right next to each other. B, C, B, F sharp, and G. Those right there, they sound really good together, especially with like Spanish stuff like this. So yeah, all right, so we good. We got my original pattern back. I just had an EQ and a reverb on that, man. So yeah, that guitar came from 𝕊𝕌𝔹𝕊𝑄 So yeah, after that, to add like some tempo, I added some drums. So yeah, those drums were from Spaghetti Western also. That was a Spaghetti Western drum kit. Super nice sounds in here, man. I filtered it with an EQ, put a reverb on it like that, and then put one more EQ on it to just kind of like shape it a little bit. So yeah, then I added a wolf sound. I thought that was cold, like. So yeah, that was pretty dope. I just had an EQ to filter it like that, an RC20 just with the distort right here on, and the little EQ right here just to kind of like shape it a little bit with the EQ inside of retro color. And then I just added a reverb to that, just a really light reverb, and then an EQ to shape it once more. So yeah, that wolf sound came from the Western sounds inside of Spaghetti Western. Finally, I just found some Spanish vocals from Splice.
Chiquilla, fuego, viva la Virgen de Rocío.
Just an EQ,
Chiquilla,
and RC20 with like the little EQ thing down here. And then just a reverb, and then an EQ to shape it. So yeah, like I said earlier, those are from Splice. So I got this from like this Essentials kit. So yeah, if you did pick up something from this tutorial, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, till next time.